In another big story breaking tonight, the stock market has had its worst day in more than 7 months. The Dow fell more than 326 points to close at 15,372. That's a loss of a little over 2%. The S&P 500 also shed more than 2%. So far this year, the Dow is down more than 7% and the S&P nearly 6%. Here's business correspondent Alexis Christoforous.
The Dow suffered a triple-digit loss for the 7th time this year. Today's sell-off followed a weaker-than-expected manufacturing report. It said growth in orders for machinery and other large factory goods dropped by the most in 33 years. Slower growth in China and in other developing economies added to investor pessimism. Jonathan Corpina is a trader with Meridian Equity.
We've been very spoiled, and the returns that we saw last year were pretty much set it and forget it. All you had to do was convince yourself to be in this market, and every month when you opened up your statement, you were very happy with that.
The big Dow losers this year: Chevron, General Electric, and the insurance industry giant Travelers are all down more than 10%. Markets are 453 points away from the 10% loss that traders consider a correction.
It definitely is a healthy thing. We can't have the markets always moving up in one direction. There has to be a 2 steps forward, 1 step back approach to our market.
The Nasdaq closed below 4,000 today for the first time since November, Scott. But the S&P 500, the index tied most closely to investors' retirement plans, had its biggest one-day drop since June.
Alexis Christoforous at the New York Stock Exchange. Thank you, Alexis.